Welcome to part 2 of 3 in the series on promotion strategy. Today we're going to talk more about promotion as part of the 4 Ps or the marketing mix. My name is Shoma Jurgensen and I'm the owner of Intentional Growth Strategies. If you've watched the first video, in it you will have received more of a definition of misconceptions about promotion and a definition of what promotion is. In addition, I shared some cautions with you about the promotion industry. In this video, you'll get more of an introduction to the push and pull strategies and tools that are used in promotions. We'll also talk about when to use the push and pull tools. In the third video, you'll get more information about how to plan promotions, specifically how to match promotional tools to marketing objectives. And we'll take a deeper dive into publicity, which is actually a promotional tool but can be its own industry, and therefore I believe it deserved more time and space. And finally, you'll have a chance to take a look at a case study and test your knowledge on these 3 videos to see how you did. Let's get started. When we look at promotion strategies, we are still trying to answer the question, how is demand generated? Promotion strategies answer the question in 2 core areas. First, push, which means taking the offering to the customer. If you're wondering why I'm using the word offering, please watch my product strategies video. Pull strategies, on the other hand, are about getting the customer to come to you. Push strategies include trade shows, personal selling, promotional package design, point of sale, and direct selling. Pull involves advertising. I know if you've watched the first video, I said promotions are not advertising. Let me clarify. Promotions are not solely advertising. Promotional advertising is one tool in a widely varied box of tools in promotions. Branding is a pull strategy, as is word of mouth, relationship marketing, and content marketing. I will go over each of these points and in more detail, sales promotions and discounts, which also fall under the pull strategies. Let's look at some of those push promotional tools. Trade shows is a very common push tool. If you have trouble seeing what's going on because of the throngs of people, that's pretty common for the trade show world. Manufacturers and other businesses are trying to convince these vendors to purchase the offering as an intermediary and sell it to your end user through their channel. Direct selling, as I mentioned, is a little bit different. In this case, the photo is of Stella & Dot Jewelry, and if you're familiar with that brand, they're sold through home parties. In this case, the manufacturer is selling directly to the consumer. However, they're putting their wares up for display and saying, here's our product, buy us. Personal selling involves either your sales force, or if you're a small business owner, you might be your sales force, and talking to intermediaries and other B2B customers with the same goal as the trade show, which is to offer your offering to sale for the end user. Promotional packaging is most effective when the manufacturer has already developed a relationship both with the intermediary and with the consumer. In this case, Coke is pretty widely distributed. It's hard to find a place where you're not going to find Coke. In order to get prime display space, Coke may have a promotion. For example, have a Coke with someone today. And the novelty of the packaging gives the intermediary incentive for that prime display space. And in that way, pushing the product out to more consumers. Point of sale displays and discounts are also push strategies. In the case of a discount, at the point of sale, the consumer is being offered an incentive that forces more volume through the channel. In the case of the point of sale display, both the intermediary and often the consumer gets an incentive to purchase more product. Pull promotional tools work differently. Promotional advertising reminds consumers that there might be a different, exciting, short-term reason to return to the outlet, in this case McDonald's, because of their sponsorship with Avatar, and in that way draws the consumer back into the outlet so that they purchase more of the offering. Branding is a very important, although this is an older logo for Apple. We're all familiar with the icon, with the mark. And because of this, when Apple launches a new product, the strength of the brand itself draws people to retail stores, Apple stores, online to purchase the product because they're drawn to the brand. Word of mouth, another word for that is referrals. When a small business or a large business has a referral program where they give an incentive to their current customers to refer new customers, that's drawing in new customers to that business. In this case, you're using your best advocates, which are your happiest customers. Relationship marketing is a large area in and of itself. It was difficult to find a photo to represent it, but the core of relationship marketing is understanding who your consumer is so you can deliver the right promotion at the right time to the right person. It's far more than the CRM software itself. Instead, customer relationship marketing software helps you understand what kind of loyalty program might work for my consumer? What kind of events would reinforce their loyalty with us? What sponsorships would get them excited to purchase in higher volumes? And what types of endorsements would reinforce our brand to strengthen our pull strategy? Content marketing is another area of promotion that could be its own video, and maybe one day it will. The most common form of content marketing that people are used to is the blog. It's very difficult to have a robust content marketing strategy for businesses without a blog. And the purpose of the blog is to deliver information products to the consumer that helps the consumer solve a problem, minimize a pain point, and in that way strengthens the relationship with the business and draws them toward their products and services. Other types of content marketing can include downloads, ebooks, checklists, if you're a business-to-business company, reports and white papers. All of these forms of information product are exchanged with the consumer to strengthen the relationship and problem solving that your offering does for them. And finally, consumer sales promotions. I make a distinction because this type of price discount is different than the one in the push strategy. In the push strategy, the coupon is on the shelf at the point of sale. In consumer sales promotion, the coupons are delivered to your home, your inbox, but it's delivered to you, generating excitement and an incentive for you to come into the retail outlet and purchase more of the offering. Now, when do you use push promotion tools? You're using these tools to increase demand through distribution channels for the most part. The exception to this is direct selling. But for the most part, it's your sales team that is working with buyers, purchasers to provide sales incentives to the intermediary. These added incentives are for the intermediary and the customer to buy, and they work the best when a relationship already exists. For example, people have a relationship with Post-it. Post-it has good distribution through intermediaries. However, if you're trying to increase demand for Post-it, you might choose a seasonal display like this school bus. It's not that people don't have loads of Post-its, but at this time, there's an opportunity to push more Post-its into the shopping carts of consumers because you know that they buy more at this seasonal time. It's also an incentive for the intermediary to give Post-it prime display space. Novelty promotions on package, like the Coke promotion, is another way to get that prime display space and push more of your product through to consumers. Price discounts at point of sale. Lower cost items work better with push promotions, as you can see in these examples. And impulse purchases. Those racks and racks of candy at the checkout counter, that's a push strategy to get you to purchase one more thing at point of purchase. You use pull strategies a little bit differently to establish loyalty and repeat purchase. Obviously, a loyalty program is the perfect way to do that. Reinforcing your brand is a great way to draw more people into, for example, a new area. For Nike, they got into the golf product industry later. Titleist had primary share. But because of the strength of the Nike brand, putting a swoosh on a golf ball went a long way in drawing consumers into golf retail outlets to purchase Nike branded products. Pull promotions also raise awareness, and NASCAR understands this. When a sponsor chooses to purchase a sponsorship and put their logo on a car, they are making a strong connection between the wicked loyal fans that NASCAR has and transferring that loyalty to a manufacturer's offering or to a service provider's offering. They're trying to express to NASCAR fans, we know you're loyal to NASCAR. So are we. Come in and interact with our offering. Publicity is another way to use a pull promotion through reputation management. So what is the media, what is the public, and what do your users, stakeholders, community, employees all say about your brand and your business? And does that draw people in, or does it keep them away from your business? We'll talk more about publicity in video number 4. If you've liked what you've seen here today, please subscribe, share, and get ready for video number 3.